Did you know that Faulkner from Neverending Story is a puppet? He is over 43 feet long and 220 pounds. He is the first puppet seen in a for a dragon in a major motion picture. But you can go back in time to the Chinese dynasty, the Han dynasty to be particular, to find dragon puppets like I'm holding. Hi, I'm the Dragon Queen. And he's not working not working right. Let's try this again. Well, it looks like I have another animatronic project on my hands. For some reason, I don't know why HCS is not working today. But this is one of my favorite puppets right here. This is one of the first dragon puppets that I have. So I've had him for about, I want to say at least 11 years. And why are we talking about puppets? Because I reviewed the Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal, two of Jim Henson's works. We'll start with the Labyrinth. A spoiled brat who thinks she has it really hard by babysitting her sibling is having a drama about it in her room. And then, because she read a book about a goblin king, she says the words to get her brother kidnapped. I guess technically her half brother in this case. And then goes on a magical quest to save said half brother. Does she learn her lesson through all of this? Probably not. The sets are beautifully done. The story could use some work. And let's talk about creepy David Bowie. Oh my god, he is so creepy in this. He should not have been the Goblin King. He really should not have been the Goblin King. They should have probably used a puppet. But he is creepy as heck. And then you have inexplicit musical numbers that I don't understand what's the point of these during the story. They hold really no meaning to what is going on. But the puppets are really well done. The sets are really well done. You can follow the story. I do like Ludo. He's probably the best puppet in this one that I love. Um, I kind of wish I had a Ludo right now. I want to go out and build one because he's so cool. But other than that, the musical numbers had no place here. They really didn't. David Bowie had no place here. They should have toned down the spoiled teenage brat. But in all fairness, whose parents went out till midnight? I Mine didn't. I never went out till midnight. I don't even know. I couldn't even name a place that was open till midnight. There's no there was no restaurants that I know of, you know, not even roller skating rinks. They weren't open till midnight. Bowling places 10, 11 o'clock at most. Those were the places that were open back then. Where these parents went, I have no clue. Overall, I say the Labyrinth gets about a 6 out of 10 for me. It's over the top musicals that had no place, a spoiled brat that didn't belong, and creepy David Bowie. He was creepy. And then we'll go on to the Dark Crystal. The Dark Crystal is an all puppet affair, in case you didn't notice. Probably one of the few. I can't name of another movie that exists that is nothing but puppetry. Absolutely nothing. You will not find a live action or live actor anywhere on this set at all. So, given what it is beautiful. The story is a little rushed, but it exists. There are no random musical numbers. There is no creepy David Bowie in this one. But I do love the puppets. I think Halgra is a cool character. Sort of so, makes me want to build her as well because she is a cool creature, and you want to find out that the Skeksis and the Mystics are one being. Yeah, it's a pretty deep and quite good revelation. The lessons that they teach you in this story, and the props and everything, all masterfully done. Rare Crystal, or the Dark Crystal, gets a 10 out of 10 for me because I can't name another all puppet movie that exists. Not even for the Muppets. You know, Muppets usually have at least a couple humans existing in the frame at some point. This doesn't. This is all pure puppetry. 100%. Isn't that right? Yep. As far as things go, we are celebrating. The war is over. I got mine on DVD. I believe it's on Shout right now for the Dark Crystal. I know Labryinth is on Netflix. But we are celebrating the end of my war. It's been 11 months. The final repair happened last Wednesday, technically. I didn't notice till Thursday. Because my husband was like, the thing's gone. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's gone. So I looked the next day and it's not gone. It's just black. So you can't tell that it's there. But they did replace it. So our legal war is over, finally. So I no longer have to fight the insurance company for repairs. Isn't that right? Yeah. We do have to sign the final paperwork, but this has been a long, annoying, and unnecessary. We've gone through everything you could possibly imagine that no one should have to go through, from lost policy, lost claim, lost photos, 7 different claim adjusters. It was crazy. That's when we decided, and a fishing expedition where they literally called me as they were as the current claim adjuster was talking to my husband, trying to fish for a weak spot and they weren't getting it from me. I'm meticulous. I still have videos. I still have photos. I have everything. They're up the wrong tree without a paddle, as far as I'm concerned. But they go after the lady because they think the lady is the weak spot. Not in my situation, not in our situation. My husband already knows this. That's why he's like, you shouldn't be messing with my wife. But we are finally done with repairs, so hopefully I can do some other things. I'm hoping at the after the con to do some AI work, and I have talked about this, backstage on Pro Show. I really want to create stories with Mother Goose. I want to take the Mother Goose nursery rhymes and turn them into stories. I already have stories written out. So it's just a matter of me drawing them out because I want to draw them out and just use AI to help enhance and make them better. This become a tool that I didn't have to express myself. I have a very vivid imagination still at my age. And my husband has no idea where the heck this stuff comes from. I can see things and say, oh, that could be this. And he's like, how the hell do you think you're turning that into that? And then I show him. And he's like, I have no idea where the heck you come from. No idea. I don't have the knowledge. I have the skill. And now I have an ability to go out and do this stuff. And I have to sit down and do this stuff. So hopefully during my free time, which should be at the end of March, because I'm kind of working on a costume right now for a con at the end of March to go to the con at the end of March. Going to Kansas City, Planet Comic Con. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. That's where I'll be. I'll be there. We probably won't be live streaming. I like to enjoy myself. I know Will Shatner's supposed to be there. Supernatural, part of the Supernatural cast is going to be there. Twilight's going to be there. Yeah, there are a lot of people. Last year, we met 3 of the Lord of the Rings people. Literally people that came from Great Britain over to do this. Gollum, Gimli, and then one of the elven fighters, I forget his, Faramir. That's it. I couldn't remember his name. But we got a picture with him, which I got a hold because I lost it during the tornado. And the company came back and helped me get a hard copy of it. So I still got to go downstairs and print it on photo paper, but I do have that photo because I lost it during the tornado because we were dealing with so much back and forth between going home and then going wherever we were staying. Oh, that disasters are not fun. They're not. Yes, it is very cool of them. Very cool. So, yeah, that's very exciting news. It frees me up. I'm no longer stressed about that. I can deal with other situations. On that note, next week, what am I reviewing? Well, Bridgerton's supposed to be finally out Thursday, part 2. I don't know if I'm going to get to it, though. Being that it's Thursday and I do reviews Tuesday. We'll have to figure this out. Either way, it's on my list. Now that Night of the Seven Kingdoms is done, that is also on my list. So I will be watching that. I just don't know When? Uh, uh, until I figure out what I'm watching next week. I'm enjoying my day right now. I hope you're enjoying your day. Till next time.